How's it going? So today, well, let me talk about what I did yesterday. Oh, I changed the thing. Like, look how big I am now. Like, you can like see. So I have the camera too. It's like manual mode. So see, I'm blurry now. And then look, I'm in focus kind of. So I don't know, whatever. Anyway, not that you wanted to see my face this much, but I figured it's better to talk with me big, and then when it's time to get to the programming, I'll talk slower. Wait, I'm trying to like see that it's working, but the Twitch app is not letting me. Oh wait, what? Oh. Yeah, there's like I think there's a 30-second delay on Twitch where you can't see me until 30 seconds after. It's not, oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Oh, it's working. Okay, cool. Oh, I also, I was working on these shelves, for Alicia, and, yeah, they look pretty good. I guess it's better than a, just a blank, wall, you know, just like a beige wall. I mean, it's still beige. We haven't painted yet, but yeah, it's good. I mean, if you have the opportunity to change your surroundings, you should take that, because I think it makes you happier, like better than just changing like your digital surroundings. Although that's good too. That's good too. I definitely am happier not having to use APIs and things that I don't necessarily want to do. I mean, like, programming is, the aesthetics are, yeah, it's important. Okay, so today, well, okay, we'll talk about what I was doing yesterday. So please don't try to abuse this. But so I'm gonna do like a split thing where the editor and the browser are next to each other, and there's not actually enough space, but there's almost enough space, so I think it should work. Oh, let me just make sure that the audio is actually working, because every time I just have this like weird thing where I'm not sure if it's working. So let me just try it. Okay, cool. It's working. All right. Okay. So here we go. Let's just do it. So it is here, right? The meta tag thing. I was pretty cheap, and I didn't want to buy another domain, and I just made this logo in the wrong color just because. So yeah, it's exactly how it was before. But now that it's live, you can use it too if you want. It's really slow, but it's very slow. Oh, there we go. You know, you can use it. I left the Unsplash thing exactly how it was. And I know you're not supposed to use this in production, but oh well. So yeah, if you visit this, so check this out. This is the fruit of the labor, right? This is it. This is what I was doing. I mean, if you watched along, you were there too. So, but this is it. This is the end. Are you ready? All right, sweet. We just set that up, right? It was this picture, and it was that description and that title, and now it's in the meta tags. And one cool thing, one like really hacky thing that I added is I'm not sure how much this is used, but there is a redirect meta tag that I knew about, but I haven't used it for anything, but now I have a reason. So you do HTTP equiv refresh, and you give it content with a number and then a semicolon and then the URL you want to redirect to. Um, so yeah, it works. It works. And then when you go to that URL, it stays for a second, then it then it redirects to the right URL. I could make this less confusing, but you know what? It works for me. So yeah. So yeah, you can go there. Meta.joyapps.xyz. It will probably break, but it's live. It's there. It is. There's yeah. So I already had joyapps.xyz because I wanted like a bunch of example apps using Joy. So yeah, that's why I bought that, and it was only like $1 or $2. I think it was like a special 90-cent special or something. Let's see if it still is. Any XYZ domain.xyz. Yeah, it's $1. It's $1. I mean, it renews at $9.25, but $1? I mean, I don't want to lose money on this deal, you know? So there it is. Mission accomplished. Great. All right. So, yeah, now I could go back to the changelog thing, but I'm like feeling pretty good about finishing small things. The changelog thing is like a much bigger project. So, there we go. So it's a much bigger project. So I think I won't go back to that. I think instead, I'll start another big project, but at least this one should be more entertaining to watch. And I think it's a good, it's a good stretching of what you can do with Joy. Actually, I was thinking about doing a Rails thing too, but I think I'm gonna start with Joy, and then if it gets too like out of control and I can't handle it, I'll switch to using Rails, which more people will probably want to study anyway. I mean, honestly, Rails development is just going to be me downloading gems and configuring them. Like there's hardly any, and just scaffolding things. Like there's hardly any actual programming. I mean, it's going to be me messing with Tailwind and like trying to fight Webpack. If people want to watch that, that's fine. But yeah. So I think I'm going to start with Joy, and then if it's not terrible, I'm going to, oh, you know what? I wonder if I can change, the title while it's going. That'd be nice. Edit. Perfect. And then I think this should say more. Making a Twitter competitor. There's a guy on here. He's making an OnlyFans competitor. So I figured, let me put this here. So I figured I'll say, instead of clone, I'll say competitor. So, I can do more tag. Oh man, what? Do you have to do the tags every time? That's terrible. Whatever. So software development. Okay. So my problem with Twitter is first that TikTok exists, right? Whoops, I should not have done that. Oh well. Let me see if I can bring that back. Oh, it's still good, right? Let's test it with Hacker News. Oh, perfect. So TikTok exists, right? Let me go back to my face. But so yeah, Twitter is like this big stream of stuff on the screen, right? It's like, it's hard to see actually. Like I showed it to Alicia and she was like, what? I don't know how to read this garbage? Like what is this? So it's like all this text and then like pictures and stuff in there. So yeah, Twitter would be much thanks. You know, you could chat in the chat too. My brother's watching. So yeah. Am I blown out? I think it's fine. I think it's all right. I mean, the lights are very bright. Yeah, they're super bright. I think it looks okay. I don't know. I mean, I can adjust the lighting, like with this little app. You know, like that. It's like warmer, less bright, right? Less bright. But then see, look at how bad. See, ugh. So I like it really bright. I like it really bright, and then I like it like this is a cold light, right? Which I don't. It's okay. But this, I like this this really sort of like warmer thing, and then yeah, like that. That's probably yeah. I think it looks okay. But I guess yeah, maybe it is blown out a little bit. I don't know. It's a balance. Non-artist opinions. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely now it's less bright and it's like little warmer. But yeah. So, all right. Anyway, so yeah, Twitter would be better if it wasn't like a stream of stuff, right? Like not a bunch of text and images. It's hard to read. Like how do you see the replies? You got to actually tap the whole thing to see. TikTok's UI is like the pinnacle of social UIs. One thing at a time. And then you can, there's like, it's like a HUD, right? Heads up display. Like there's you can like it, you can follow the person, you can view the rest of their profile, and you can see the comments, right? But it's the full screen is the content you're looking at. That's so much better than Twitter. Twitter's confusing. It's like hard to see what's happening, and you're not actually like the buttons are really small, and you're not actually sure like what they do. It's like surprising. So yeah, the UI in general is terrible. Or not terrible. I mean, obviously they're making money. I'm not making as much money, so clearly they produce more value, I guess, than me. I mean, if you're keeping score. But so the second thing, right, that I don't like about Twitter is that I think they can improve, is that they have a bot problem, right? And they have no incentive to fix it. It's like if you had like, okay, we have the X number of users joining, but we don't know if they're bots or not, right? So I mean, if you had an actual honest social network, they would say these are bots. In fact, I was gonna do this, like everyone who signs up is a bot at first. Like you just are a bot. You don't have a choice. You're just a bot, and you have to unbot yourself. So you sign up and it says, hey, you're a bot. Do you want to prove you're not a bot? And then you have to, there's a thing here, let me show you. There's a thing called Stripe Identity Verification API. It does Stripe Identity, it does verification, but I know what you're gonna say. That's dumb. I don't want to put in my driver's license. Too bad. I don't care. But also, that's fine. And it doesn't even solve the problem, right? Because you can't tell that the person isn't a bot after they verify. Let's say they verify, right? Okay, so the account, we know someone is out there, but I can just do it one time and then every post can be a bot post. So yeah, that's not good. you have to do it. Unfortunately, you have to do it every single post. So you wouldn't do identity verification every post. You would do like Touch ID, Face ID, whatever Android has. I have no idea. But yeah, that's what you would do. You wouldn't make them like verify. So you do two things. You'd say, okay, show me your government identification. And then the second thing is every time you want to post, you do Face ID or Touch ID. Super annoying. I guess. I mean, I don't know. You use Face ID like I do. I use Face ID like a bunch of times a day. I don't care. So yeah. And then the other thing that bothers me about Twitter is this is before. Oh, I just hit the camera. This was before. Wait, do you mean like blown out like audio wise? Is that what you meant? Maybe. Yeah, I guess I'm talking kind of loud. So this is before. Yeah, maybe audio wise. What if can I turn this down a little bit? How about that? Maybe that's better. I'm not sure. So yeah, this was before like Substack. So Substack is it's like a newsletter thing. .net, is it .net? No, there's no way. Yeah, .com. Substack it's free, but you can charge for stuff, and then Substack takes a cut, 10%. So you get 90%, Substack gets 10%. You host all your stuff on there for free. Oh, just the visual. Okay, let me turn that back up then. Did I just? Oh, I just muted myself. Jeez, wow, that was really wow. OBS is really finicky. All right, so just the visual. I mean, maybe I'll try to fix it. I don't know. Anyway, Twitter you are doing a lot of work for Twitter. Like you give them the value in the network. Like the network is like anyone can make Twitter. Not anyone, but like a lot of programmers could make a slightly crappier version of Twitter, right? And it'd be hard to tell the difference. Like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Let me turn up the music a little bit. But yeah, so the value comes from the people, right? It's not because the interface is great, which is I just talked about how it's not. It's the people. So you have to pay. Like, how are all these people doing work? It's work for free. Like, you ever see tweet storms where it's like, oh, I researched this for like a month. It's like, oh my gosh, like you just did a month's worth of work for free. That's not good. Of course, I know that free social media essentially devolves into everything's an ad, right? Look at this interesting thing. Oh, click this link in the description and buy my shirts or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, I think you can do free posts. That's obviously good. But you can't. But you should be able to charge directly in the platform. I think people are really confused when they click a link in the description and like the whole UI has changed, and they're like, no, like I was just in this nice place of Twitter and I like understood what was happening, but now I'm in the wider internet and I don't know what's going on. Like there's like buttons and like everything's ugly or something, and like things are slow. So yeah, like first party support for payments in the thing, which I'm surprised Twitter hasn't done that. They have Cash App. Like Jack Dorsey is the CEO of Cash App. Like I don't understand how you can't do this. Anyway, so those are the three things, right? One tweet at a time, with the HUD, right? More like a video game, less like a app. The second thing is everyone's a bot by default. Bots by default. And you have to prove that you aren't a bot. And there's a visual indication that you're a bot. When you sign up, there's a little robot, and maybe you can't change your profile picture, right? Or maybe you can, but the little robot stays. Like it's like the circle, like this little circle, right? Right here, this guy, like Matt Stoller, right? Let me not mess that up. This dude, right here. It could be like a circle profile picture, but then there's like a little robot at the top left or something, and that's like a bot, right? So you could be, this bot is like spamming that I should vote for whoever, or and it's actually a Russian bot, so I know that they're a bot, so I could just ignore them. There's no problems now. I mean, I don't want to listen to this dumb bot. So you would just be like, I want to listen to people. I want to hear people. So yeah, whoever does that Touch ID, Face ID thing every post, and does the Stripe identity, I don't know if it's both, but whoever does that is like, they have a leg up on the bots. Like, that's a real person. I'm not sure about like scheduling and stuff. That would be bot. Like, so a bot is not an account. It's more like, was this post performed by the API or a bot, or not, right? So like maybe the profile photo, if it's never verified, like ever, it would, like, if every post is a bot post, there's a little bot. If some posts, or maybe it's like a percentage, like if 60% of I'm really overthinking this. Anyway, so bots by default, and one tweet at a time. And the third thing, what was the third thing? Oh yeah, getting paid right in the platform, or having the ability to get paid. So less like Substack and more like Gumroad, I guess. You can just sell stuff right there. You don't have to go anywhere. You get all this stuff. Boom. So yeah, those three things I think would improve Twitter quite a bit. Just knowing who's a bot or what post was done via the API versus like via the UI, I think it would go a long way. I don't know. I don't know. Other than the payments in the thing, I don't know how this could ever be sustainable without venture capital funding. Yeah, I think, how long did it take Twitter to get to profit? Like, let's look at that. Twitter profitable. Have they ever been? Are they even profitable? It took Twitter more than a decade to become profitable. Yeah. So 10 years to profitability, not the greatest business, I guess. Like, you almost think, should it even exist, right? In a free market, but we don't want to talk about that. So yeah, I haven't really, like, how can the person making this Twitter version, whatever, next Twitter next, how could they like survive, right? Yeah, like, because the payments are just like a percentage thing, but at first you wouldn't have any users. I wouldn't have any users. So yeah. JSON Web Dev. I've never heard of Janet, Joy, or HTMX. Are these niche libraries? Yes, they are. But I was thinking about doing Rails, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Janet is written, I'm not sure if it's by the person who wrote Lua or if it's by a contributor, like a main contributor from Lua. But Joy, I wrote Joy. And it's a Lisp, like Janet is a Lisp and Joy is like a Lispy web framework. HTMX is by the guy who did Intercooler JS, which is, it's like the antithesis of React JS. So instead of doing everything in JavaScript, you send HTML over the wire, not JSON, and the server renders everything. And you're basically just like slamming HTML into inner HTML all the time. Like, you just HTMX, you just choose, I think it's htmx.org. We can talk about it. That's probably the most interesting part of the stack. Yeah, so like here you have hx post clicked, and then hx swap outer HTML. And then, so when you click this button, it replaces this bit with whatever was on the server. So I think he has examples. So yeah, click to edit is a good, so you click this and then it replaces that with a form, and then you hit cancel. And then so all of that, those two button clicks went to the server. Like this is the initial state. And then like there was a get request because I clicked that button, and there was another get request because I clicked the cancel button. So, I mean, you know, you're saying, oh, it could be slow. I mean, I don't know what you're saying, but yeah, that's what HTMX is. Hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, so yeah, they are niche. That's why I'm streaming, to make them not niche. Anyway, so yeah, like these three things would make Twitter so much better. I think personally. But yeah, the monetization is, it's not there. Like, how can you you can't charge for Twitter, right? Because no one would pay. Who would pay to get bombarded with like fear clickbait? Like, I don't think, I mean, would I pay for Twitter? I mean, you could do what WhatsApp did, maybe. WhatsApp was, it's a first year was free, and then every year after it was $1 a year, right? And they, well, they didn't use Janet, that's for sure. They used Erlang, so that's why they were able to like reach what did they have, like 900 million users or something, with like 12 employees. No, that's Instagram. I had like 50 employees. Users to employees, maybe there's something about that. Let's see. Yeah, so Instagram had 12 employees and they were using just like Python, but WhatsApp was using Erlang, and they had like I think a few, I don't know, and they had like 900 million users. And the reason WhatsApp was good is because it was all WebSockets. It was all like a chat app. And Erlang has like supervisors and like trees of supervisors. So you can have these like lightweight processes that can control each like socket connection. Well, it was like highly scalable. Erlang, it was built by, I think like Sony Ericsson or something, or before it was Sony Ericsson, I think. I'm not sure. We could look it up. Well, we don't want to look it up. Yeah, it was built to support telecom networks. So, I mean, using it for a chat app is like kind of overkill, but it worked out in their favor for sure. Yeah, Twitter. All right, let's start this thing. Let's start. I've been talking way too much. More programming, less talking. All right, so I think yeah, I'm not sure. Like, am I gonna use Janet? Yeah, I'm gonna start using Janet, and then if I really feel like I'm slow, like I'm really slowing down, I'm just gonna scrap it and just go to Rails. Well, but I'm gonna change the description first, so no one's confused. I'm not sure if anyone actually wants to watch Rails development, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see. I gotta go to projects. Whoop, hello. Be nice if I could do that. JSON Web Dev. Nice plants behind you. Thank you. Oh, I don't have the chat in the thing. I don't know. Like, is that what people do? They put the chat in the thing? Yeah. Yeah, what's crazy about these plants is they are all real. Every single plant. I can't move the camera because it's in manual focus mode and things would just get out of control. But there's like one here that's hanging down, and there's like two on either side, right? And there's like even more up here that you can't see. Yeah, it's Alicia. She's the plant master. she's the plant master. She knows all the plants. She knows all about them. Yeah. No, totally. Yeah, it is cool. It is a cool display. He says definitely a cool display for them. Oh, everyone can see they can see the chat. Yeah, we stained. There was actually pine, and we built these. Alicia's dad has a compound miter saw, so you can do the angles on the hexagons, and then it was just pine. So it was pine before all the fires, so the wood was cheaper somehow. Thank goodness. And then we just stained them, or Alicia stained them actually. Alicia stained them walnut. All I did was like sand them. I didn't do much. Actually, I glued them together with Alicia's dad. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? So yeah, it's just compound miter saw, wood glue, sanding, stain primer, stain, and then we have these like 2 hooks on either side of them, like these little like sawtooth hanger hooks that just from Home Depot, and then you hammer those things in, and then you just line them up with like, well, I mean, Alicia's dad has everything. He has every tool under the sun. So there's like a laser that he had, and like so this is like super straight, right? Like these two are super straight. Yeah, so and then you just line them up, and you just screw screws in the wall, hang them on the wall, and it's good to go. But yeah, it was actually I talking like it wasn't a big. It was super hard. Like I would not have been able to do it without help. But yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. Like it's pretty unique for Twitch, probably. Not a lot of people, like, I don't think on Twitch are like super into nature at all, so that's something I have going for me. All right, wow, 8:46, jeez. All right, okay, first things first. Let me start a new project, and I'm gonna CD in there. You can't see this, but trust me, it's happening. I'm just gonna call it, it's gotta be a cool name, jeez. I don't know, it can't just be like Twitter too, although it's not really like I'm not gonna try to like turn this into a business or anything. It's so maybe it could be Twitter too. No, it's gotta be something. What is Twitter? What is the origin of the name Twitter? Right, it's actually oh, you know what I like to look at sometimes? I like to look at the original website from like 2006. Oh, there's like one bad thing about the houseplants is there's gnats everywhere. So yeah, if it flies in front of the camera, I guess just let me know. There's only one, I think. So hopefully it doesn't just like get into my eye. I hate that. That's terrible. Okay, let me see. No, this is not it. Let me probably it was called TWTTR. Let me try archive.org. There's always like this one link that makes the rounds about Twitter original website 2006. It's like all the old, like all the giant tech companies, they all are like, oh, look at the first version of this thing. Wasn't it terrible? And you go, yes, it was terrible. Gnats. Hexagon shelves, super hip. They are super hip. But I think on Twitch, like, it hasn't happened yet, you know? One thing, I think if I was a real streamer, one thing I would do is I would just get lights, like, because they all have lights. Oh geez, I just hit the mic. They all have lights in the things, like whatever the shelf is. There's like a blue light, like it's like remember in the 90s you used to like build computers and they would be like water cooled and like Intel processors, and can we get a full shot of them? The can't. All right, let me just. It's gonna be, let's see, because it's a manual mode, so Okay, all right, hold on a second. Okay, let me just mute it maybe. No, you know what? I'll just keep it going. Doesn't matter. Okay, hopefully I can show you this. And I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, let me. It's gonna get bad. Okay. So now I should be able to zoom out maybe. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now if I step back in front of the thing, I'm gonna be blurry. I'm gonna be super blurry. Am I blurry? Oh, it's not actually that terrible. I am kind of blurry. Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm pretty blurry. Yeah, that's how they look. So, there you go. Full shot. Actually, well, the tops are still cut off, but yeah, that's the full, all its glory. Look at that. Maybe I should have just streamed making them instead of maybe I should just switch to woodworking on Twitch. You know, and then it wouldn't matter if it's Lisp or Ruby or whatever. It wouldn't matter. All right, hold on a second. Let me go back and get myself in focus. Oh my gosh, like the lights are like freaking out. Okay, hold on. Extreme woodworking? Yeah, totally. that'd be so funny. Just like intense music, like dubstep. Okay, hold on. Let me I don't know how to do this. Oh jeez. Let me try to get myself in focus.
Do you need help?
Okay, yeah. Well,
Here, sit down.
yeah, probably. Oh, you're Alicia's here to save the day. It's actually her camera, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me see. Got my boy Fiji here. Serenade us while I make some bookshelves. Dude, I mean, I would... Oh, wow. It's like really on my face. Just hit that C2 button.
I'm focusing.
I'm super...
Just very There we go.
Oh,
there we go.
All right. We're back in action. What did you say?
I said that's okay, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it's good. It's probably fine.
Nice shells, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Alicia. All right. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was trying to look for the stupid Twitter, the first version. Jeez, I can't find it. You know what, though? Like, honestly, Avicii and doing woodworking, it could be, I mean, it could be entertaining. You know? It could just be, Actually, they have, I would like to listen to copyrighted music, but, I kind of want to keep the videos up after the stream, and I tried that before, and Twitch just mutes huge blocks of sound. Anything that's copyrighted, they mute the whole audio is muted. That's a good combo. Yeah, it is a good combo. Oh, anyway, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, they just mute everything, so I have to listen to. What am I listening to? Just, I'm listening to unminus.net or something? I don't know. It's bad. But, you know what? It's actually kind of really low. Now you can hear it. But yeah, it's, they have some, they're like this, right? It's like a little, I mean, it's not Avicii, but, yeah. Oh, they have this one. This one is, oh, just listen to that. I hope there's a drop. Oh, jeez. That's what I mean. This is bad.
This is good shit.
Oh, see, it actually said it. It said it.
I know I laced it with blood.
Yeah, see, listen to that. Terrible. Anyway. So yeah, just keep it low, just for just for like so I don't have to be talking the whole time. Yeah, look, I'm still getting the hang of it. I don't know what I'm doing. We're taking this journey together. All right, we're taking this journey together. What was I? Oh yeah, I really want to show you guys. Let's just if I just do that, Twitter first version website, old version. That's people don't use first; they use old. Old Twitter layout. There was let's see if we can find it. Hopefully nothing bad comes up. It's kind of like that was like the second version. The first version was terrible. It was like wet. Like the logo had like drops coming off of it. Let me see. Twitter 2000. Maybe have they like deleted all like traces of this thing or what? Oh, there it is. Here it is. This is it. This is it. See, they always had that though. They always had there. Let's see. Oh my gosh! Just look at it. Look at this. Like I don't want to say like, oh, I could do such a better job, but I mean, it was 2006. Like the internet in 2006 was it was like the year before the iPhone. I swear the iPhone changed all UI design instantly, overnight. Like it seemed like, oh, everyone was like, oh crap, like we've been doing everything so wrong. So yeah, this was the first version of Twitter. Just what is it? Why is it wet? Like why are there bubbles? Who made Twitter? This was they were a podcast company called Odeo, and it was like a just podcasting software, like recording software, I think. And this was a side project because they were running out of money, like all startups do. And yeah, so I think it was not Jack Dorsey. I don't think was he a programmer? I don't know. It was him and the other dude with the glasses. I forget. But yeah, they made this as their little. They all like split up into teams or something. That's how the story goes anyway. And I'm really distracted. I am not doing a lot of programming. I guess I just finished that meta thing, so now I'm like, let's just. It's probably down. Someone's already probably destroyed it. Let's see. It's still up. Oh, it's still up again. Yeah, probably because you don't want to type anything in that box. Yeah, I mean, just looking at meta, it's actually very similar. It's actually very bad. Like, look how bad this is. But it's still better, though. Like, it's still better. I mean, I will give them that 2006 CSS was a disaster. Like, these rounded corners, they were images. They didn't have rounded borders. All of this was actually images. It was like you place images perfectly because there were only desktops and no tablets or anything. So you just like had your one layout and that was it. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not aiming super high. So yeah, see, look, this has been this way. Let me, how do I? What's funny about the copyright stuff is like it only applies to audio somehow. Yeah, so they've always had this list of, oh, look how young Jack Dorsey was in this picture. Wow. So yeah, they've always had this list of stuff, which is, it makes sense for the time, but yeah, image sprites for everything. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yes, JSON Web Dev knows what I'm talking about. Yes, it was just like you just placed image sprites. That was it. There was nothing. You couldn't do anything with CSS. No box shadows, no nothing. Oh, even the buttons. Sometimes even the buttons were just image sprites. And you know, if you weren't using Flash, you were like living in the future. But it was like a terrible future, and like it was not going well. Like it was not a good. It wasn't good. Oh, hey, if this camera runs out of batteries, hopefully someone tells me because I am not looking really. I'm kind of like looking at the browser. So if it just shuts off, hopefully the battery lasts. All right, let's get serious. let's get down to business. This is not good. It's always been this way. It's very similar actually to today's Twitter. The list of stuff, the box with the counter. They turned off that from your phone thing, but yeah, that was the vision, was a mobile phone app that was, you could see what people are doing instantaneously through Twitter's database. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, you can contrast this with let's see, TikTok, for first version UI. Someone probably did a study or something, I don't know, but this is what I'm talking about. Oh, this is YouTube video. Let me, UI using Flood. Oh, this is probably safe. I'll just zoom in. Actually, it's probably fine. Okay, let me, oh, not a new window, new tab. Yeah, so this is, it's so minimal, but like, this is what I'm talking about. One piece of content, right, with the creator, and just you switch, the menu is still there, but it's transparent, right? It's a HUD, right? And just, you can see comments here, you can see likes, you can take action, you can, I think this is, I don't know what that is, I think it's like a retweet or something. So yeah, it's very similar to just stable social media things. But I also, okay, so the fourth thing that would make Twitter better is when you sign up for Twitter, the flow is horrible. Like, it's like, oh, there's no content to show you. You have to follow people. It's like, you want me to, I just signed up. You want me to do more work to get to see things. TikTok has this right. You sign up, you say, what are your interests? And then boom, like, it's just, you're watching stuff. You're getting addicted. I mean, it's not good to do these things, but it's better. It's there was that book, Don't Make Me Think, right? It was a classic, sort of the first ever sort of inkling of psychology in user interfaces. I mean, it's not psychology. They have gone way beyond this now, but it was good. It was like the original one. So yeah, Hooked is probably the better one. It's how to build habit-forming products. That's terrible. One way to not build habit-forming products is to charge money for them. Oh, that's really loud. Like, the music's loud. Let me turn that down. Oh, man, that's classy. At least it's loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for everyone else, but in the chat, but yeah. All right, enough talking about Hooked. Enough about this stuff. Yeah. So this is what I'm going for, right? I don't know how it's gonna look with text, but I mean, it looks way cooler with video. Definitely cooler. But I mean, there's a barrier to entry there, where, like, you know, the video is not gonna be. You're not always wanting to share video all the time. At least I'm not. I don't know. I guess if you're 12 or something, maybe you're like, oh, I just want to make a video. I don't care if I just woke up. Just this is how I woke up. That was a trend on Instagram for a while. All right. Can I make this? That's the question. I might just switch to Rails right away, just so I don't have to mess around. Yeah, that is the goal. This is the goal right here. All right. Oh, using Flutter. I won't be using it. All right. Let me get started. So the first thing is a project. Yes. Oh, 903. Jeez. What else can I talk about Twitter? All right. Let me actually do something. Okay. I'm gonna call it. Oh, that's right. I was looking for the origin of the name. Twitter. So that's weird. Twitter, TikTok, let's just, I'm just gonna write it real quick just to see it. It's weird how similar all the names are now that I think about it. Instagram is the only 3-syllable one. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Facebook is 2 syllables. What other social networks are there? I don't even know. There's more than just this. I mean, there's Mastodon if you wanna talk about that decentralization. I mean, I like the idea of decentralization, but in practice, it's like no one cares. What else? What else is there? Oh, WhatsApp, right? That's 2 syllables. So the only 3-syllable ones are Mastodon and Pinterest. Yep. Pickle Flake, thank you. How do you have 2 colors? I don't understand that. What? There's other things I could do with the chat too. Like with Streamlabs, you could do like everyone gets special stickers or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Let's organize them by syllable count, and then hopefully I can come up with a name that's not terrible. 2 syllables, right? Here, and then 3 syllables. I literally do this all the time. It's too much. I gotta stop doing that. Pinterest. Pinterest? Is it 2 syllables? Or Pinterest? Is it 3? I don't know. It's we'll just put it in the 3 category. Vero. Oh my gosh, we'll write that one down. Oh man, that was for 2 seconds. That was the thing. Vero. Everyone. I even signed up for Vero. I was like, oh, I'm tired of Instagram. Screw them. Yeah, it was a joke. It's funny because if they had just cloned Instagram, people would be like, they would still be on it today. Instagram would have gone down in flames. Oh yeah, Snapchat. How can I forget Snapchat? Jeez. Dude, Snapchat's one of those ones, that anime face, I don't know if you guys have seen this anime face. It's I should switch this from programming to just chatting. I should switch the category. People are probably like, science, this is not science and technology, this guy's just doing freaking whatever. I should probably switch to just chatting though. It's a much bigger, I noticed that it's a much bigger category on Twitch. Yeah, that one's just good. Yeah, like if you look at the browse, just chatting. Oh my, I mean, it has a girl on it, so I was kind of like, I'm not a girl, but hey, is that sexist? I don't know. Well, let's not, I don't want to offend anybody. 422K viewers. That's a lot. Science and technology, 2.3K. Sad. So yeah, maybe I should play Among Us one time, and just switch to just chatting, because clearly science and technology is not doing well. It's not doing well on Twitch. Yeah, Snapchat. Do they have pictures? They don't have pictures of the interface, do they? No, they wouldn't. Snapchat anime face. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but yeah, look, you got to see this friggin'. I looked at Fast Company. That was it. Like, look at that. It turned, like, the rest of you is normal, but then you have an anime face. Nerds always finish last. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I mean, look at Bill Gates. That guy's a nerd, right? Mark Zuckerberg. Okay. I mean, some nerds doing all right. Actually, I would say most nerds nowadays are doing better than I'm doing. But look at this. Look at this freaking anime face. It, like, look, it follows you, like your eyes blink and everything. It does your hair color. It's crazy. It's kind of free. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like anime face. And Snapchat's AR technology is like heads and shoulders above other people's tech. So TikTok doesn't have this, even though, so people are manually reposting. They take a video on Snapchat. They downloaded Snapchat just to get the face, and then they upload to TikTok. That's how much people wanted this face. I mean, these filters like drive engagement now. It's crazy. Like they'll give you download, like you get downloads for this kind of stuff. It's madness. Yeah. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, names. This is definitely science and technology. There's no question. I don't know. If you should name your Twitter competitor Sick Pick. Alicia's just full of like, what is going on? Sick Pick? I bet you that is taken. Yeah, that's taken. Yeah. Maybe I should just use pork buns because I actually buy from them. Sick Pick. With a C? One of the rules of naming products now, or products. Oh my gosh, like I'm making a product. One of the rules of naming applications, apps and websites is you don't want to misspell it, because then you say, oh, it's Sick Pick, and then someone will go, oh okay. If you don't tell them exactly how to spell it, they'll think it's Sick Pick, right? So they'll be like, oh, I typed in sickpic.com and then it didn't come up, and then I got distracted with Facebook or whatever, or Instagram, and I didn't try it again, and I'll never try it again. So that's why you got to make it easy to say and easy to spell. That's why there's so many two syllable names. Snapchat. Yeah, maybe it should be something with text. Although, I mean, Sick Pick. Yeah, I could just do get Sick Pick, right? .com. Yep, there it is. Or like try, like usually you do get, try, or I do anyway. I don't know if anyone else does this. Try sickpic.com. Yeah, it's like it definitely has like a weird look to it though, you know. Yeah, let's put it in Figma real quick and see what like a potential logo could look like. This is technology, guys. All right, this is tech. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. Let me see. Sick Pick. That sounds like you're gonna get sick in a world of COVID. That's a no-go. Yeah, I agree. Probably not. Yeah, probably not the best name. Man, I'm really doing bad with this split screen thing. Let's make it bigger. Yeah, maybe not Sick Pick. Maybe yeah, I considered naming the Meta thing, this thing. I considered naming it URL Shorty. Because or no, like even the misspelled version. So URL Shorty was taken, right? But URL Shoddy was not taken. So I wasn't sure about, because it was still misspelled, right? So yeah, maybe not Sick Pick. Because Sick Pick almost, I mean, it sounds like it could be, you know, it could be bad. Yeah, maybe not Sick Pick. And also Pick, I mean, is it about pictures? Or is it about, I mean, Twitter has pictures. And it mostly is now. I mean, if you go through, tweets without pictures get like barely an engagement. So like, yeah, pictures, here's Jed. I mean, you know, yeah, he gets, yeah, he gets good engagement. But yeah, usually, oh look, this is all caps. Yeah, there's an image, there's an ad. Here's more images. This is really cool, actually. Just like random clouds and things. That is cool. All right, not Sick Pick, something else. Probably not Pick, although I mean maybe Pick is okay. Maybe it could be, yeah, maybe it could be, no, maybe not. Two syllables is difficult. It could be some kind of animal name, you know, like Twitter's kind of like a bird, or like a sound a bird can make, but it's like totally nonsensical. Twitter. TikTok is like it also is nonsensical, even though it sounds like it could be something. Let's see. Yeah, not really sure. I definitely have to come up with something, because I really want to start this. Let's see. Chit chat. Although it's not really a chat app, but you know what? That could do it. Oh wow, there's a .social domain. True name provides extra security. Sure, whatever. Chit.social. Interesting. Chit is, I don't know, chit chat's probably fine. Walkie talkie. Chit chat and walkie talkie. Walkie talkie? How many syllables is that? Walkie talkie? Is that 4 syllables? Dude, is there one social site that has 4 syllables? Mastodon, Instagram, Pinterest. We'll put that under the 4-syllable one. I'll just say inspiration, and then this is gonna be in the running, right? There we go. So yeah, this is gonna be 4-syllable is walkie talkie. I like you like walkie talkie, walkie freaking talkie. Is that, how do you even spell walkie talkie? No, it's with IE, right? That's how you spell walkie talkie. Yeah, right? Walkie talkie. It's not really a word. I guess you could spell it however you want. Let's look at walkie talkie with IEs first, and then yeah, that's fine. I mean, you know, whatever. We'll do it with wise walkie talkie. Maybe it's gonna be like in the future you're walking and talking. You're not even in front of a computer. Thanks, Big. Oh, based on my name. Yeah. SWLKR. Yeah, like Sean Walker. Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. So yeah, I would do like try walkie talkie. That's a lot of Y's. But actually, you know, 3 Y's, that's not terrible. Trywalkietalkie.com. Yeah. It would be crazy if someone was just watching Twitch streams and just watching people try to get domain names and just taking them all. And like, oh, I took that, so that'll be $100 instead of $4, right? $4.15, dude, you can't. That's a good deal. So yeah, I'd probably try walkie talkie. Yeah, or you could do. One more thing I do is on the suffix, I do app. Which app.com is kind of, yeah, you could do .app, but I think that's confusing. .com is pretty much, has been the only, oh, it's taken. What is it? What is walkie-talkie.app? Chatterbox. Let me see, 4-syllable. 2-syllable? Let me see, oh, geez. Chit chat, and then what was the other one? What was it before? Oh, sick pick. Sick pick, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about sick pick, probably not the best. But we already went over that. Chatterbox. How many is that? Chatterbox. That's only 3. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Syllable. Chatterbox. Why is it talking? I mean, is it? Oh, it doesn't even resolve. Oh, I'm not too worried about that then. What happens when you Google walkie-talkie? I don't want it to be like some kind of, you know, whatever. Oh, okay, so it just redirects to walkie-talkies. Yeah, it's probably fine. Try walkietalkie.com. Right? It has a little, the try is not bad. The 3 Y's, I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it. Let's see, Chatterbox. Yeah. So you just do try Chatterbox. .social is interesting, but that, I don't know. Oh wow, try Chatterbox is actually taken. Oh, I gotta see this. What is it? Dude, it's slow, whatever it is. Wow, it's really slow. Oh. Oh. Let's just real quick, since this is science and technology, let's just see how over-engineered this is. Oh, you know what? WooCommerce, that's probably why it was so slow. If I disable caching and I refresh this, let's just see all the things that are downloaded to my computer. Look, that's what we were waiting for. Look at all this stuff. Dude, what? That's a lot. So what is it? Let's see. Yeah, this is insanity. 4 megs. It took 11 seconds to load that page. Incredible. Just for some text and this little freaking parallax thing. Feedback chatbot. We make it easier than ever. So I probably wouldn't do Chatterbox only because someone else is trying it, right? Someone else is trying to do it. So added walkie-talkie and chit chat. I think it, we'll just do that. If this was marked down, this would be, we'll just do that for strike through. If this were, yeah, if this were marked down, it would show as the strike through. Try chitchat.com. Try walkie-talkie.com. Walkie-talkie. I mean, it's not super hard to say. And it does have walk in the name. And it's kind of unique from these ones, right? These are kind of, they don't have talk in them. Like it's kind of, well, TikTok has like talk, but it's not, you know, it's not TL, like TLK. So yeah, it's not really like a lot of talking, right? It's like, oh, it's just, it's kind of like just nonsensical, right? Instagram is like a nonsensical word, but it almost makes sense. Walkie-talkie is like a real thing. Yeah, let's go with that for now. I'm not gonna buy it, but you know, whatever. We could, let's see, walkie-talkie. I'm gonna rotate this thing. There we go. I'm the best designer in the world. Best ever. Now everything has to be rotated. 0. I'm just gonna make, I have ruined this with this side by side. I don't like this. How do I don't even know how to get rid of this. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, no, you can't. You can't get rid of it. Oh, jeez. What about this one? Can I get rid of this one? Oh, wow. Figma. Let's teach these 12-year-olds what a walkie-talkie is / was. I mean, people probably still use walkie-talkies, right? People use walkie-talkies. I mean, like if you're a kid, you've watched Stranger Things, right? That you would know what a walkie-talkie is. Walkie-talkie. And then usually I'm pretty lazy, so I just go through text. I just go through fonts. Oh, that's not bad, dude. 3rd try. That's not terrible, you know? I should really make this bigger. Oh, I can just zoom out, right? Oh, there we go. That's better. Yeah, that's not terrible. I'm okay with this. Just to get started, I just really want to get started, so I don't want to not program one time. Yeah, it's not bad. That'd be hilarious if I make this and it actually gets traction and I'm just totally effing around. Wow, that would be something. But it's not gonna happen, so I'm not worried about it. All right, walkie-talkie it is. Wow, I ruined my local. See, I'm already messing up with Joy. Jeez. Oh man, I should really just use Rails. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Let me try to get this project going. Okay, let's try this one more time. I'm typing Joy new walkie-talkie into the terminal, and it is a sign. It's a sign because the it is not going well. I guess I'll have to make it just a. Let me copy one over. Jeez. All right. I can just copy what I was doing with Meta, I guess. To this new thing. What was it called? Walkie talkie. I don't know why that's there. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. Alright. Let me bring it up so you can see it. What was it called? Walkie-talkie. Oh, maybe I should save this. Should I save this file? Oh, it doesn't have a file name. Names, not txt. Perfect. Let me open this up. CD projects. Walkie-talkie. This this kind of reminds me of there's this show called Better Off Ted from like 2012 or something. I don't know what it was from. And they had this it was like a very busy, oh here it is, 2009. Wow, I'm old. There was this, it's like a business conference and they didn't have a product, right? It was they're a R&D company, so they make chemical weapons basically for the military, and they had a conference to go to and they didn't have anything to show. So they made up a thing called Jabberwocky, and it was like a new way to do business, but they never said what it was. It's definitely very, like if you watch, if you listen to earnings calls or you watch like keynotes, it was like perfect. Like that's exactly how it is. Oh wow, this is not going well. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now you can, yeah. What? Okay, let me just open this back up. Actually, why is it still in projects? That's weird. Interesting. I'm just gonna open Vim up again. Hopefully, you can see that. Yeah. It's kind of a little on the edge. That's okay. Okay, so this is a Janet project. Description: a better Twitter. I should have just called it Better Twitter. That would have been something. We'll just open source it because it doesn't matter. Try walkietalkie.com. I should just name it whatever I want and just make it a subdomain on whatever it's called. Oh, this is not what I want. I want something else. Let's just get something on the screen real quick, just so I don't. I'm a science person. This probably work though. What else? Main. There's only one file. Walkie-talkie. Oh, it did actually generate. It was just like doing weird things. I don't understand that, but whatever. We'll get rid of this and we'll simplify to app layout. And I will copy that to, actually I'll leave that there. And then I will go up here. How many lines? 34. I will yank 30. I'll delete 34 lines, and I will make a new file called app.janet. And then I will edit app.janet, even though Control P has not caught up. Oh, there we go. There it is. And then I will change this to layout, and I'll get this going. And then I hate how this wraps, so I'm just gonna boot that there. And yeah, it should be good to go now. Yep, def app, and then go over here. Destroy. Use app. Oh, not with the Y. And there it is. Okay, I'm gonna run it. Actually, .m. Oh wow, it like didn't do what it was supposed to do? That's so weird. Man, I'm not sure what I did. Huh. Well, whatever. This is development. It's walkie-talkie development. There it is. I need a secret. I will generate one. There it is. Now the cookie is secure. I can just call it a CR token key. And the development environment and the port is gonna be port 9021. It's the port 9021. It's a high port. Oh, hello. Jeez, I really gotta get Vim to not do that. Oh, I have to do this, I think. Okay. Main. Oh, I'm still not in the right invite. What? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. That's weird, but oh, am I? Oh, I'm in it now. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna quit this and open it one more time. Okay, there. That looks a little better. All right, gonna start it just to show it, even though it is not doing what I want. 21. Oh, I don't even know what I was editing before. That's not good. Okay. Oh, that's first thing. First thing is an error. Great. Oh, because it didn't. What app tenant was I even editing? Oh man, this is just a sign to use Rails. I'm kind of. Huh. It's interesting. Let's try this one. Oh, okay. Weird. Oh, all right. It should probably work now. Okay, yeah, it's working. I'm going to change that to 21, 9021, just like I said it was. Okay. There's this thing that Vim does for changing between okay, there we go. And now I'm editing the right one. Thank goodness. Whoa, these lights. Oh, terrible. I think this house has like a weird electricity problem. Okay, let me see. So I'm gonna take that and then put that in app Janet, even though, oh, it looks like, oh, it's open right there. All right. Yeah. What? Actually? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then go back to main Janet. Oh, I didn't realize those were tabs. I should really learn how to use my editor before I do anything. All right. Gonna start that one more time. Oops, hello. Wrong port. There it is. Yes. Okay, so this is just as ugly as the original Twitter website, so I'm onto something. I'm on the right track. Okay. Oh, this music, it's really loud in my ears. I have to change it real quick. Oh. I really wish I could listen to better music. It's like, it kind of wears on me a little bit. Oh, this is fresh hip hop, which I've listened to before because this is the only free, royalty-free music I could find. I could not find any other royalty-free music. It's bad. Yeah. Did I not change that, or what's that? Oh, okay, cool. It is project. Oh, I'm not reloading it. There we go. We're getting somewhere. It actually says walkie-talkie. Okay. Let's see. First things first. TikTok UI, right? It's got to be just one thing of text at a time. So I'm just gonna hard code it for now. Actually, I'm gonna bring in Tailwind because that's what I do. And you're thinking, I'm thinking, what about an app, right? Shouldn't you start with an app? And to that I say, yes. Yes, I should. But I don't care. Because actually, let me just download it. Yeah. Let me download it. Tailwind has all this stuff. So it's like, oh, you should install it. Right, look at this. So look at all this stuff. Number 1, install via npm. Number 2, add Tailwind to your CSS. 3, create your Tailwind config file. 4, process it with post CSS or using the Tailwind CLI. Got Webpack configs, all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. This is great, incredible. Like, oh, Gulp, you can use Gulp. Oh, Laravel mix, incredible. Look at all this. Oh man, like my life is gonna be so simple, right? Once I Webpack Encore, I don't even know what that is. Brunch, which I've heard of. You write some more JSON or JavaScript, and yeah, Ember.js, and then you get to the bottom where I am. This is where I do Tailwind. It says using Tailwind via CDN. You can't custom, like all these X's. Look, you know you're in a bad section of the thing. They don't want you to do this. To get the most out of Tailwind, you really should install it via npm. And it says, but if you need to, for quick demos or just giving the framework a spin, grab it here. And it's just one sad little line at the very bottom. And it says, the CDN build is large, 2 megs, right? They say 1960, it's 2 megs. That's huge. That's massive for CSS. It says sites that follow our best practices, write purgeable, which I actually do this. So anyway, so you click that and then you get 2 megs of text and you copy it. Oh, I do. And I copy it to my clipboard. And then I make a file. I make a file called tailwind.min.css. Wait, do I make that file? Yeah. I make a file called all.min.css. In the root. I don't care to put it in public. It's not public. Yep. And then supposedly I'm supposed to, oh, there it is. Okay, it does work. All right. I'm getting the hang of this Vim thing, you know? I'll be a Vim master at some point. Yeah. Oh, it's working. It's working pretty good. Oh, wow, that was slow. That was weird. I don't like that. Okay. I think because I buffers? Meh. Okay. No, never mind. All right. So now I go over to Project Janet. Oh, wow. This is really slow because that buffer is, I have to look up close all buffers, except I use Atom usually, so I don't have to do all this stuff. But yeah. Oh, there's like a script. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Runs commands for all buffers. Oh, jeez, look, what is this just nonsense? Dang it, Vim. Okay. Hopefully it's a little faster. No, it's not. Wow. Just copying one huge file. It slowed it down quite a bit. All right, let me get that back up. There, now it's fast. So much for Vim being faster than other editors. Okay, let me, oh, have you, I don't even know if you've been able to see that. Let me change this so that I actually have it on the right. Oh yeah, see, closing it all that time ago. So bad. Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay. Yeah, now you can see it. Oh wow. Super professional in this stream. Yeah, I'm doing a real good job. Okay. Now that I have Tailwind, I do this. I do this thing. I make a command that will minify Tailwind for me. And I did this on the last project. Somewhere. Oh, at some point. Oh, that's probably what it is. Okay. So I put all HTML tags into a file called html.janet, and then I run another file called classes, wherever it is. I'll show it to you in a second once I grab it. Ugh, why do I have to type everything? What's wrong with me? There it is. Okay. So this is not best practice, according to Tailwind. This is not good. This is not what you should be doing. But it's what I do. So you can do what I do, or you can, you know, fiddle with Webpack or whatever. So this is how it works. I take all the styles, all the bindings, right, from the HTML Janet class or Janet file that I said I was gonna make. It'll make sense in a second. Oh, yep. Okay. All right. This is what I do. H1, H1, and then I give it like TextGray 800, and I'm gonna center it, right? Or I can do H1.center, and then that's centered, but this is not. So I take that, everything in there, and then I map over it. I went over this before, but I'll just do it again. And then I get all the keywords, right? So anything with the colon in front of it is a keyword. And then I do two things at once, right? I loop over all those keywords. It's a list of keywords, and then I concatenate them. So it all the keywords are split. So I split. And I loop over all the keywords. I split on that period, right? So this dot, right? This one. So this one has 2, right? So that would result in center and TextGray 800. And then I drop the first thing, which is, in this case, it's H1, because I don't care, right? It's not a class. Hello. And then, oh, I can't get back. Let me go back. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, I actually opened another another window. Oh, all right, whatever. All right, So then I guess I do three things. I split on period, I drop the element name, and then I concatenate that all together because currently it's a list of lists. So I just want one big list. And then I distinct all that stuff. So let's say I have text gray 800 twice. When I run distinct, it only has one. I sort it, I reverse it for CSS Tailwind precedence. And then I replace all of I escape, right? CSS, you can't have slashes in the name, but in Janet, you can. So I have to replace all slashes with a CSS escape class. And then I have to replace all colons with an escaped colon. Escaped colon. That's a good band name. That's a great band name. Escaped colon. Actually, yeah, that's good. That's good. It'd be like just like a alternative rock. Escaped colon. Okay. And then I take the Tailwind's normalized CSS, which I hope hasn't changed. I downloaded like a new version. So I hope that it hasn't changed. And then, oh man, 9:45. Okay, 15 minutes, I'm gonna stop streaming. Actually, 5 minutes, I'm gonna stop streaming. And then I get the classes, and then I run it through this parsing expression grammar, and I go through Tailwind and I get all the actual things between the little curly braces. So the actual class bodies, not just the class names. And then I get all the media queries. And so Tailwind prefixes things with what they call variants. And one type of variant is a responsive, like a screen width. So like if the screen is like an iPhone size or tablet or desktop or some massive monitor or whatever if you're a gamer. And then I put them under the media. I just duplicate. I hard code what the media min widths are, and so it's not really what you want to be doing, but it appears to work. I mean, it seems like it works. So hopefully it still works because Tailwind might have changed things. So let's give it a shot. I run this with JPM run Tailwind. Okay, so I have a problem. My problem is, this. Oh wow. The beauty of Lisps and the curse is the matching parentheses. String has prefix, filter, media queries. Got 46. 118. Yeah, that sucks. Let's look at what it is. Oh, I don't have any, I'm not using it yet, so I should probably do that. Actually, yeah, import. Oh, I did. I am importing. Okay. Well, so I have 2 here, and then in AppJam I can use it here. This is how I use it. So instead of putting all the classes here, like this, text center, it's this instead. And then you can, like, what computer scientists called encapsulation. So you don't have to, it's like an abstraction, right? So you don't have to think about certain things. Did I not change this thing? Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, I did. I did. So yeah, there it is. And then if I wanted to center this thing, I would just do that, and then it would hopefully center, even though it doesn't seem like it is. Oh, because I don't have Tailwind in the layout. So let me do that. There it is. So assuming that I can get this working, 2 minutes. Oh man, when there's a timer, it really gets me. Let me debug this stupid thing. I'm having a problem. Classes, Janet, line 18. Let's look at what class strings is. It should be, okay, so it's definitely what it's supposed to be, right? The output is this, which seems right. Seems right to me. But it doesn't like string has prefix. It doesn't like that, I guess. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's a string, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, it seems fine. I guess I can do. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess for now I can just add all of Tailwind to the layout just to see this stupid thing change. Yeah, next stream definitely gonna stop messing around with Joy, which is kind of sad. Kind of makes me sad. But I think it needs more work if I'm gonna really compete with Twitter. If I'm really gonna make a Twitter competitor, I really have to not make the whole stack myself. Definitely got to lean on the shoulders of giants there. Let me do, let me just copy that over. Okay, now it should look okay. I think, I hope, I don't know. There it is. It's huge, right? So it's taking forever to try to show you what it is, but we can just check the size on the network request. There it is, 1.88 megs. Perfect. So yeah, we can also see the classes in action. Hopefully, let me see. Yep, text gray 100 center. Although it is not centered. That is not centered. Oh, it's text center. It's text center. In my mind, I wanted center to work, but it's actually text center. The classes. There it is. And the font is small. It's very small. It needs to be bigger. There we go. It needs to be bigger than that. What's Tailwind's biggest font size? Let's just do text 6XL. Okay. It's not that much bigger. Oh well. All right. That's it. It's 9:51. Jeez. Well, I hope that everyone enjoyed the stream, and I will be back tomorrow night, unless something else happens, something unforeseen. But if nothing happens, I'll be back tomorrow, and I will be probably starting over and using Rails. So if you want to see me install a bunch of gems and just configure things left and right, I will do that. I also hate this split screen, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just going to switch back and forth like I used to. It's just my actual workflow. So yeah. So yeah, tune in tomorrow for some real fast, real furious programming. I hope. I won't be messing around with Figma, hopefully. Or names or logos or anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna get all the functionality working. In 1 hour. In 1 hour, I'm gonna get everything. All right. That's it for the stream. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you. And see you tomorrow.